Hello everybody, I am here to show you Lego Wedo software, and today we are going to open up the software. Right now I have a program in the workspace. If I want a new project, I'm going to go over here to the top right hand corner and click New. Now my workspace is blank. If I want my activities, the guided activities to show up, I'm going to click Activity tab. That opens up, and this shows me the different pieces in the kit and how those work with different commands. So if you're doing programming that's a little bit more open-ended, or you want to create your own program, this is a way that you can learn what pieces do and how the command works with the piece. So it will also teach you the build if you toggle this side over here. For today's activity, we're going to do guided sailboat storm. So I go to the activity tab, and then I'm going to click up here on the Lego face. The Lego face is going to open up all of the activities that can be completed with the Lego 1.0 kit. Today we're going to do sailboat storm. Click on sailboat storm. It gives me the story. Max is sailing into the thunderstorm. As I progress through, it will give me some guided constructing instructions, and then this is the pattern that the build will always follow. Over to the left hand side will be the pieces you need from the kit. Above that is what it will look like when you're finished this stage, and over to the right is a step-by-step assembly. So as I progress through, I can either click with my mouse on this arrow, or I can use the keyboard. Same pattern. Get the pieces, assemble. I'll back it up here so you can see. Sometimes in the build instructions there will be a number with a circle around it. That indicates to you which piece from the inventory list is being used in this step. So if you look on your inventory list that comes with your Lego Wedo kit, you'll notice that there is a little gray axle, and it is measured to actual size. So if you hold up this piece on your inventory list, you will be able to see whether your piece that you're using in this step is actually correct, or if it's a different gray axle that you're looking for. So that's what these little numbers are for. Okay, we continue through the build. And now you can see we're on a different step. This is what we are now assembling, the boat with Max on it. Step by step, this is what we're assembling. Now the boat's been completed and it's being added to the part that you assembled in the first stage. Your construction is finished, and now you're on to programming. The instructions will be at the top, and usually there's an example of a line of code. Here's a little story that you can try to act out with your program. More instructions. This one's using the tilt sensor. So here it gives you the tilt sensor. The tilt sensor has to be clipped to the USB block, the USB or brick. The USB brick has to be plugged into the back of your computer using the cable. And the tilt sensor is placed on your Lego Wedo model. Then Max is placed back onto the tilt sensor. The tilt sensor will make your program a little bit more complex. Your model will be able to sense when your boat is up or down if you're using the tilt sensor. So now I want to build a program. I'm going to toggle back with this activity tab, and now I have all of my blocks down at the bottom. I can start my program by either using this block, and it says start, or I could use start on key press. So I'm going to leave start on there, and then I need to think about which blocks I want to use in my program. So any block that I'm not sure about, I can hover my mouse over it, and it will tell me what that command does. So there's my tilt sensor. Okay, so I'm going to start with, I want to act out a story with Max, so I'm going to start with a background, and I know background 3 is the sunny day. Over here is my display tab. I can open that up, and I can see that background 3 is sunny day. Drop down arrow is going to maximize my background. And let's see, I think I want a sound. And I think sound 8 is the waves splashing. So I'm going to leave that. Sunny day with the waves splashing. And now I want a motor speed. If I hover my mouse cursor over top of the text box, I can directly input a value from the keyboard. So I'm going to have a value of 2. That will keep my motor going slow on my nice calm water. I could also have motor power with my tilt sensor, or I could have, let's see, motor on 4, drag in tilt sensor, and I can toggle my tilt sensor. So each time I click it, the value will change up. So that will also affect the way my program reads. And if you want to know how this will affect your motor, just drag a start block in, have your motor plugged in. You can press play and see how that program works. Anything you don't want on your workspace, you can drag down to your toolbar and release. Okay, so beginning of my story so far reads sunny day, waves splashing, motor at speed of 2. Now I'm going to go into my thunderstorm. I think I want to have a crack of lightning, so I think that's sound 10. I think I want my motor to speed up, and I think I want my motor to be on here for 3 seconds. I guess I should probably add that here, motor speed of 3 seconds as well. So I have display, music, motor speed, motor on 4. Okay, now I'm going to come into the end of my story. Let's see which background I want now. I'm not sure what all of these backgrounds are, so I'll test them out until I find one that I think works with my storyline. Maybe I'll leave that one. And then I think an add to display. We survived. Oops. That up. And then I'll have my motor back to 3, on 4, 3, sound of, let's see what sounds these are. Let's try sound 10. I guess I better change that. Okay, let's try 11. That's perfect. Anytime I want to stop my program, it's the red square down on the bottom. Okay, so I know that that's now what I want. Drag it up here, drag my motor speed, and I could have a loop forever block. And let's see how my program runs. Great. Okay, and my program is done, so now I can change some of my commands. I could start a new project, or I can exit.